failed a CPA exam, how to keep going, how to persevere so that you will become a CPA one day. Tip number 1, don't give up. Please do not quit because of this one failing exam, or maybe even 2. This is not the end of the road. It's a reality for most people who take the CPA exam. The percentage is really low of those exam takers who pass all 4 parts on the first try. So you're actually in the majority if you failed an exam. But it doesn't mean this is where the journey ends. Please pick yourself back up. Take a couple days, a week or 2 off studying if you need to collect yourself, gather yourself, cry if you need to a little bit. Because it hurts. It hurts that you put yourself out there and put all this time in, and it comes back with a failing score. It doesn't feel good, especially if you see people posting on LinkedIn or Reddit about all their passing scores, and you got family and friends asking about you at Christmas or Thanksgiving holidays, how you're doing, and you've got to go up and say that you failed. It stinks, but I promise the journey is worth it. I promise if you pick yourself back up and get back at it, the journey to your CPA will be worth it. Tip number 2, review your score report. This is really important. After you've picked yourself back up and gotten back home, get back into your routine, look at that score report from the AICPA or NASBA. Look at the weak areas that it identified or that you didn't do so well on the exam. I'd also highly suggest that you just reflect on the exam for a couple days afterwards. What areas were really challenging for you? What parts of the exam do you know that you need to study better? Maybe there were a couple sections of FAR that you weren't really sure on. Maybe some journal entries or maybe adjusting entries. If you got a lot of those questions and they stumped you, it's really important to go back and write down those areas. Remember what was hard for you. Remember what you struggled with so that you can go back and attack those areas in your studying. The third tip that I'm going to give you is review your study habits. Take a good look at your study habits. Are you studying a lot really late at night after work, or are you studying super early in the morning? Try to figure out what works best for you. Maybe the way you're studying isn't working and you're not retaining a lot of information. Maybe you need to get up earlier in the morning if you're a morning person, or give yourself a break after work before you start your studies or between classes. Take a good deep dive of your study habits and make sure that what you're doing is effective for you and you're not just wasting hours sitting in front of the computer, having information go in one ear and out the other. Failing an exam sucks, but this doesn't have to be the end of your CPA exam journey. Pick yourself back up, get back in the trenches, figure out what you need to change, and go past that exam. Keep up the studying and good luck.